So, you're here because you've felt that pull, right? That urge to do something that makes a real, tangible difference in people's lives. Well, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to dive into what it really means to volunteer for the ATG HealthCare Foundation and show you how to turn that hope into some serious action.
You know, behind every great mission, there's a powerful vision. This quote from the founder, Dr. Vishwas Rao, just perfectly captures the soul of ATG's work. It's not just about providing services, it's about creating real joy and purpose, and leaving a lasting positive mark on the world.
Okay, but a vision is one thing. Making it happen, that's the real challenge, isn't it? So how do you take these incredible ideas and turn them into a reality on the ground, day in and day out? What's the secret ingredient?
Well, it all starts with understanding the why. ATG really hones in on bridging these critical gaps you find in communities, especially in places like Mumbai. You can have these world-class medical facilities on one block, and then just a few streets over, people lack access to even the most basic healthcare. It's a jarring contrast.
And look, the needs are huge. We're not just talking about one thing. It's everything from vital cancer screenings and HIV/AIDS awareness to empowering women and making sure kids have a fair shot at a good education. These aren't just bullet points on a slide. They are urgent, real-world problems that need our attention right now.
So how do you even begin to tackle all of that? What's the answer? It's simple, really. It's people. It's the dedicated volunteers who are the bridge between a big mission and real impact. They're the ones who turn hope into action.
And this brings us to something that I think is really special about ATG. They have a unique name for their volunteers, a name that totally reframes what it means to give your time. Let's see what that's all about.
A wellness contributor. Think about that for a second. It's not just volunteer. It's so much more. It means you are an active participant, someone who is literally contributing to the wellness of an entire community. It creates this amazing sense of shared purpose.
And the cool thing is, you can contribute in a way that actually fits your life. There are two main paths. You can be an online contributor, spreading the word and raising awareness from literally anywhere. Or you can be right there on the ground, helping out at health camps and community events. That flexibility means everyone has a chance to get involved.
Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a doctor. And that's totally okay. Actually, it's perfect. Because while doctors and nurses are absolutely crucial, so are the digital marketers, the content writers, the event planners, the people who keep the operations running smoothly. Seriously, every single skill has a vital role to play here.
Okay, so let's say you feel inspired, you're ready to jump in. What happens next? How do you actually get started? Let's walk through the journey from filling out that first application to your very first day. The good news is, the path to becoming a wellness contributor is super clear. It's basically 4 simple steps. You'll start by finding an opportunity that feels right for you. Then, double-check the requirements. After that, you'll submit your application online. And finally, you'll connect with the team for an interview and a really important orientation so you're totally ready to go. And somewhere in that process, you're going to come across this one really important question. Why do you want to volunteer with us? And this is your moment to pause and really think. What's driving you? What impact do you hope to make? Your answer to that question is really the heart of your whole journey.
All right, so you've made it through. You're officially a wellness contributor. What's life actually like now? Well, it's about more than just showing up. It's about embracing a professional mindset to make the biggest impact you possibly can.
Think of these as the core principles of being a great wellness contributor. Professionalism is absolutely key since you're the face of the foundation. Respecting patient privacy, that's a sacred trust. And simple things like following the dress code and wearing your badge create a safe and professional space for everyone. Maintaining those clear, ethical boundaries is so important too. And speaking of professionalism, you'll get to use this really powerful tool called ADET. It's a simple communication framework that makes a huge difference. You just acknowledge the person, introduce yourself, tell them the duration of what's happening, explain it clearly, and say thank you. It's a game changer for building trust. And all of this, all these best practices, they feed into a much bigger idea, continuous improvement. The best organizations are always learning, always getting better, always asking, how can we serve our community even more effectively? It's about putting patients first, always. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Let's hear what it's actually like from a volunteer. This is from Damien Joe, who talks about how rewarding and genuinely inspiring it is to be part of something that uplifts an entire community. And that's one side of the story.
Now let's hear from someone whose life was directly touched by this work. David Patel, a cancer survivor, calls the foundation his beacon of hope. This is it. This is where a volunteer's action directly connects with someone's life, helping to build resilience. It's an incredibly profound link.
You know, we've talked a lot about what you give as a volunteer, but it is absolutely a two-way street. So let's talk about what you get back, because the rewards are huge.
Okay, first, there's the practical stuff. You get a certificate of appreciation, a letter of recommendation, things that look great on a resume, for sure. But it goes so much deeper. You're developing real-world skills. You're networking with amazing professionals, and you're getting recognized for your hard work. It's a true investment in yourself.
And that brings us full circle, right back to the founder, Dr. Rao. This isn't just a generic call for help. It's a personal invitation to join them, to work together, to build a future where everyone gets the care and the opportunities they deserve.
So where hope meets action, that's their motto, and it really says it all, doesn't it? It's about that big, powerful hope for a better world, and then the actual, real-world actions that make it happen. So I guess the only question left for you is, what action will you take?